we are talking to a lady that's so inspiring. I watched her on TV recently and I was like, wow, that inspires me to be really fit and active. Kasama natin si Natalie Duran. She is a competitor for American Ninja Warrior. So how were the auditions like for that? Because you're competing with some of the most fit people in the world, right? I mean, these are real warriors that, you know, work out morning, noon, and night.
Exactly.
So how was the audition process like to be part of this?
It felt pretty natural because it's people just like me, and it's a television show too. So along with the most fittest people, you know, they like to see personalities and people with stories. So it's awesome being on the show because I meet such of the most inspiring people. You know, moms, dads, people who've never been, who lost like 100 pounds and came on the show. So it's nice being a part of this because I just feel like these are the people, they're just like me. They're silly, they're athletic, and they like to jump and climb on things, even though we're not supposed to.
Well, we see you at the gym doing this stuff. Oh my goodness, I can't even do one pull-up.
That's fun.
Oh my goodness. How did you, like, was this something that you were able to do from the very beginning?
Or? Oh no.
Okay, so you really worked to get to this point, obviously.
Of course, yeah. It's a progressive thing. I always say rock climbing was actually one of my first sports I've ever got into. I tried tennis in high school, it was never really good, but I just fell in love with rock climbing, and I always tell everyone, if you could climb a ladder, you could rock climb.
But look, your fingers on the little thing, like how do you do that? And then your toes like on the creak of the rock. I mean, that is really impressive.
Baby
and not
steps.
only that, it's dangerous now.
Yeah, relatively. Climbing is inherently dangerous is what we tell everyone, but you know, you always compete and climb to your ability. It's a great learning process because you learn how your body works in space, and you really learn on what you're capable of, and you get to push the limits to your extent, and it's fun. It's like a painful fun. Yeah.
Okay, how did rock climbing prepare you for the activities that you needed to do when you were an American Ninja Warrior?
Oh, totally. It helps out a lot, but it's not everything. So with American Ninja Warrior, it's a all-encompassing sport. So it's balance, it's upper body strength, it's endurance, and you have to be quick and light on your toes, and it's being confident in like knowing your capabilities as an athlete or as a person. So climbing actually was a great introduction to American Ninja Warrior because I got a lot of muscles from it.
Oh my, can you do that again? What?
But, I mean, it comes with the sport, so.
That's hard. Do you lift at all? No, just this, right?
I lift my body.
I mean, you know, you don't have to do it in the gym. You can do it on a rock.
That's what I love telling people. It's like, if you don't like the gym and you think, you know, the lifting weights is monotonous, even though, you know, much respect to those people, but you could, you know, get really fit by just having fun. Like, I just free lift my weight. I barely lift any, you know, scales or weights or anything. I just climb on the wall.
Body
I just lift
weight.
this thing up, yeah, and it seems to work.
Okay, so how did the training before you auditioned, what was that like for you?
So I've been climbing, before I got on the show, first in 2013, I am a professional rock climber. So it's just my daily training of upper body strength and moving, you know, in space, and a lot of abs and core workout. But being on the show, you have to be more agile and work with footwork, and, you know, you have to jump high distances, so I had to start sprinting more, doing more box jumps, and like walking. When I go to the grocery store, before I go in the store, you know, the handrails, I would just go and balance for like a few minutes and then go grocery shopping. So it's kind of the balance of life, and you know, train wherever I can.
Okay, well, you're an amazing athlete, Natalie, but you're not just an athlete. You're also in the healthcare field as a clinical researcher at UCLA. Yeah. You've got a degree in neuroscience.
Yeah.
That is amazing.
Yeah, it's fun.
Okay, so why did you decide to get into neuroscience?
I guess I was born into it. You know, I'm first generation Filipino American, so, you know, I always respect my parents, and they work so hard to, you know, come to this country and everything. So they always have a really firm parenting arm. So I basically born to be Dr. Duran. So, you know, throughout my childhood, you know, I've always had this instilled impression from my parents, like, you're gonna, you know, you're gonna be in healthcare, you're gonna be in science, which is good because I still, you know, even though they encourage me to do it very profusely, I love science and I love healthcare. I like, you know, I like improving the lives of patients in like a broader scale, which is why I do clinical research, and I'm involved in like a health tech startup with chronic disease patients. So I could help patients, you know, anywhere and anywhere on a broader scale.
Okay, well, Natalie, you're certainly impressive, not just on a rock and on a show, but also, I mean, you're representing that Filipinos can be athletes here in America, and you're representing so well. So when we return on Kababayan Today, we're going to talk to her more about her journey here in America. We'll be right back.